Hey Battlefront players, and welcome to the Mod Showcase, where we bring you some of the best mods created by the Battlefront 2 community. In each video, we'll be looking at the top 5 most recent best quality mods in no specific order whatsoever, which not only impress visually but also push the game's modding possibilities to its limit. You ready? Let's go! Starting this mod showcase off, we've got none other than the child, or better known as the Baby Yoda mod by Nanobuds. Kinda funny story of this particular mod, as it actually ended up gaining a lot of attention on social media alone, even before Nanobuds officially released it, so odds are you may have already seen this little guy in action when he was still in his beta version. Fortunately, Nanobuds did officially release the Baby Yoda mod out to the public as of yesterday. And I gotta say, it's a very interesting experience going around clapping Stormtrooper after Stormtrooper with this adorable little green alien baby. Now, this mod still isn't perfect, and it does suffer from some clipping issues here and there, mainly on the animation side of things, especially from the main menu. And speaking about animations, there aren't really too much for it during in-game battle. It kinda just stays there and doesn't really move or anything like that. It's mostly really static, but even then, come on, it's Baby Yoda. The random goo goo gaga noises it makes is enough to win anyone's heart alone. But even if that all said and done, it's a great little addition to Battlefront 2 for all the Mandalorian fans for sure. Now, all that's left is for Nanobuds to create a little Yoda-Lorian armor set skin for this mod, and we're in business. If so, we're gonna have to wait for Season 2 for Nanobuds to really get inspired again to make something like that. With that said, a mod showcase video mentioning the Mandalorian wouldn't feel right without actually featuring the Mando himself too. Now, hey, I know what you're thinking, even though we already did feature a very impressive Mandalorian mod before, that was one that saw Din Djarin, or better known as just the Mando, in his complete Beskar armor set. While this mod, on the other hand, by Sam13 sees the Mando in his ragtag bounty hunter getup from the start of the series. And yeah, sure, while it may not be as glamorous as his other Beskar outfit, and let me tell ya, it definitely doesn't disappoint, and in all honesty, Sam13 really outdid themselves with this one. The texture quality on the outfit looks nice, sharp, and clear, and overall quite pleasant to look at. Now, what is lacking here that the other one came with was the custom mesh imported pistol, which unfortunately isn't available here. You're kinda just stuck with the Han Solo DL-44 blaster pistol, which could be a good or bad thing depending on how you look at it. But considering that's the only real issue I have with this mod, then that ain't too bad of a problem to have. Next on the list is a real beauty, especially if you're into the whole Imperial and Inquisitor aesthetic, tossed in with a bit of Legends lore too. Yeah, we're talking about Hugin-Munin's Inquisitor Starkiller, which, as the name states, features everyone's favorite Vader apprentice from Legends reborn as an Inquisitor in canon. And no, this isn't just purely fantasy, but something that Dave Filoni himself openly admitted in wanting to do at one point. Basically take Galen Merrick, aka Starkiller from Legends, and canonize him by making him one of the Inquisitors in Star Wars Rebels. Now, of course we know it never came down to that, but there was at least concept art drawn for how Starkiller would have looked like as an Inquisitor. And that's exactly where Hugin-Munin took their inspiration from to create this elegant yet dastardly looking mod. But hey, who knows, if the Jedi Fallen Order sequel does take place after the events of the first game, then maybe, just maybe, I don't know, we may get to see this bad boy canonized after all. If that's the case, then I'm sure that will be one big reason alone for all the Legends fans to buy it for sure. DC fans will rejoice after finding out that Green Latern has been added into Battlefront 2 as a mod by Avi. Now, granted, this is the Ryan Reynolds version of the Green Latern, and that movie was anything but good. Although, to be fair, just to have anything DC related in the Star Wars game alone is already a treat in itself. This mod looks fairly simple but sleek at the same time and does the job well on what it sets out to do, which is for you to play as the Green Latern in Battlefront 2. My only real nitpick of this mod is the low resolution textures used on him, but that's only really an issue if you're inspecting the model up close like I was for this video. During gameplay, you don't really notice that kind of stuff, so it's not really a deal breaker at all. Now, if the download rate for this mod does real well, then I wouldn't be surprised to see Avi maybe start churning out some more DC related characters into the game in the future. Like for example, maybe Superman or Batman, and then you can have them verse each other in the game. And then you can have another amazing DC movie in Battlefront 2. Okay, but for real though, great work on this mod. Last but not least, we saved the creme de la creme of all modding projects, which is the fabled adult Ahsoka Tano mod by Nanobuds. This mod has been in the works behind the scenes for months upon months now, and while we've seen some glimmers of it here and there in the past, it's only now we can really take it out for a spin. And what can you honestly say about this beautiful mod? It's some high quality stuff, and it might just be Nanobuds' best work to date. Especially with how they were able to create such a convincing live-action version of adult Ahsoka. And yeah, I know there are plenty of people out there who claim that bringing Ahsoka from cartoon form into live-action can't be done. But as Force Arena before, and now Nanobuds has shown us, that's definitely not the case. It could be done, and it could be done quite well. What's also great here is that Nanobuds also went out of their way to even completely change Rey's voiceover files to Ahsoka sounds. So yeah, you actually get to hear Ahsoka speak and give some banter on the battlefront while you play as her. In addition to that, she also has both a custom intro and outro track to boot, which really does make this the absolute dream to play for any diehard Ahsoka fan out there. As of right now, this Ahsoka mod is still in the alpha phase. So for sure expect to see her get updated later with custom star cards, a face icon, and more depending on what Nanobuds sees fit. But hey, look at that, you made it all the way to the end, as that will do it for this mod showcase. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars content. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
Well, that was weird. The Force is strong with me. I am no Jedi. Well, this is fun. I'm ready for anything. Droids, Sith, angry beasts, whatever. The Force is strong with me. I am no Jedi. Ahsoka Tano here. What's the situation?